I want to brief Nigerians on the actual thing that happened, because there has been some misinformation on the social media and on the regular media. What happened was that I went to Isochi for the induction of the national officers of the Methodist Brigades. We arrived there on Saturday. On Sunday, we concluded the service, and in order to catch up with my flight, along with my chaplain, at 4:30, we took off by 2 to go to the airport, oblivious of the fact that kidnappers were waiting on the road. And as we were descending to Leiru is in Abia State, these people came out from the bush. They divided themselves into 3 places. Some people were at the back, some people were at the center, those who shot, who fired at us. And there was another group in front. To make sure that we didn't run away, they fired shots at our vehicle. And eventually, they abducted us, 3 of us. The communication man of the church was able to escape. The driver was able to escape. They captured me. The Bishop of Owerri and my chaplain took us into the bush and were torturing us. They are Fulani boys. All the 8 are Fulani. And eventually at 11 p.m., they said, okay, now we negotiate. Each of us will pay 50 million, and we're going to pay 150 million. I thought it was a joke. I said, we are going to pay 10 million. They said, what? Don't say that. They lifted up their knife to cut me. I said, please hold on. They said, we are not going to change. They are going to pay us 150 million. Eventually, they said, okay, and these boys are between 18, their leader is about 35 years. I told them, all of you are younger than my own daughter and even my son. You are younger than them. I'm supposed to be your father. I say, we know, that's why we are not very harsh with you. Otherwise, we would have been very harsh. One of them was the one understanding English. The other ones were spoken Fulani, not even Hausa. So they now say, okay, Oga, let us tell you what you will do. And then they have taken my Episcopal ring, because it's gold-plated. They have taken my wedding ring. They have taken this thing. They said, and they ransacked our bag and took all the money. They said, okay, do you know what you do? Pay us 100 million. It's not negotiable. If you talk, we shoot you, kill you, and forget about the money, and kidnap others. I said, okay, we will pay you 100 million. So they said, after some time, they said, where is the money? I said, this is Sunday night now. How can we get money this night? And you know that there's this seat at home in Igbo land. You can't afford the money now. Be patient till morning. We make contacts. Then we make contacts within and around Imo and Abia. Make contact from our SOC. My wife's line was not going, so I know she must have been very depressed and confused. So eventually I was able to get her. I told her my life, nothing has happened. I told my wife I'll be released, but it's a matter of time. And she told me she had already gathered people to pray. So they were praying. Now, at a time they said, we are delaying them. My Bishop of Owerri, they laid him on something, and somebody raised knife that they're going to cut off the head. Now the blood will spill on me, and then I'll know they're serious. The other one pointed to, I said, don't kill. Is it money? We will raise the money for you. So, but the irony of it, what pained me most, was where they were situated. The soldiers, all of Fulani extraction, Nigerian soldiers, they were there at Lomara Junction. And these boys were going behind them. what pained me most was where they were situated. The soldiers, all of Fulani extraction, Nigerian soldiers, they were there at Lomara Junction. And these boys were going behind them. Meanwhile, they kept their cows somewhere, numbering about 200, somewhere, down, with some people. And they're all together. People were taking care of the cows, but they were, parading us in the bush until finally they settled somewhere. They said, when are you bringing the money? I said, by 12 noon, I will call the people I contacted whether the money had been raised. And I called them. They are gathering the money, and they had it. They said I will use my phone to talk, that they can't use their phone. They don't want to be tracked down. Then I used my phone. I negotiated. I told my people, they say we are raising money. Somebody mentioned we have raised 30 million. I said, SOC, please, any money in the office, life is more important than money. Transfer it to a certain account. Let's pay them that 100 million. And eventually, by 3 p.m., they say, call your people. And I called them. The man that picked the phone said, we have raised 130 million. I said, please, give them 100 million. And the package, they said, their leader said, package the money. Their leader was born in Igbo land. So a boy from Sudan, but the parents had died. He was born in Igbo land. So he said he was born around Omai, Amuzu, where the father was a cow dealer, cow. Their leader was born in Igbo land. So a boy from Sudan, but the parents had died. He was born in Igbo land. So he said he was born around Omai, Amuzu, where the father was a cow dealer, cow. The boy understood Igbo. When I was talking to Bishop Mark in Igbo, he said, "Are we okay now? It's not my Igbo. So stop talking Igbo here. Think we are joking with you? I'll beat you." So don't beat me, I'm an old man. So eventually, in fact, they pointed gun at us. We were in the middle as criminals. And they were pointing all their guns on us. And they said, if you involve security men, if you involve police or soldiers or DSS, we will kill you because our life will be at risk. We kill you first. We said, down there, once you did that gun, there are 7 decomposing bodies there. In fact, we cut off their head. They are there. So if you like, but we are perceiving the order of kill the human beings. So they said, Propreto. So the man, the anchor man, I told him, what you may do, please, talk to the man. The man said, go and buy 5 Ghana must go, big ones, put 20 million into 5. Bring it to somewhere, we'll come and take it. Then he said that we should be here with 2. 2 of them, one was like this one. They pointed gun at us. They said, if the Oga said shoot, if we disappoint them, or if we count any bundle of the money and it's not up to 10 million, they will kill us. So they will count it 20 million into 5. And then they will tell them to release our phone. They say, Oga, well, we don't want you to hold your phone. They will use it to track us. So take your phone. Well, we were there. At the time, they said, around 5:30, the youngest boy, who I think is younger brother to their commander, said, Oga, congratulations, you are free. You can go now. We have got our money, you can go. Let me show you the road. Let me show you the road. They took us to old road where they wrote, welcome to Imo and the goodbye from Abia. You know, we share boundary, the old road to Isochi. Then they say, you know this road? I said, I don't know. I pretended because it's my village. Iube is my village. I said, I don't know the place. They say, follow this road. You get to somewhere. You see people there. So I followed the road. We followed the road through us until we saw people. But what pains me most is that These people told us that they are going to bring, after buying enough weapons, they'll bring all those that have been put in disarray or driven away from Zamfara, Katsina, Zambisa forest, that they are all coming to locate themselves in Igbo land, that there's no security in Igbo land. But what pains me most is that these people told us that they are going to bring, after buying enough weapons, they'll bring all those that have been put in disarray or driven away from Zamfara, Katsina, Zambisa forest, that they are all coming to locate themselves in Igbo land, that there's no security in Igbo land, that they will come there and then they will deal with us. And that the dumb man was just flippant. Maybe he took some. He said, "Do you know Ibadan? Lagos Expressway. We are in all the bush there. We're everywhere there. We're also in the south. So we are waiting for the slightest signal. We will finish you people and take over this land." So they claim that Nigeria belongs to Fulani. They said that is why we are afraid of. I've been talking about this open grazing and this Roga. They have a plan. And I accuse the soldiers who are not non-Christians. Some of them are Fulani. They are part of it. Well, they are shielding this man. When our people wanted to comb the bush, the soldiers said, "If you move a step, we finish you. Don't go there." So they know where the boys are. They know the location. And what they do is in the daytime, they use their cow to confuse people. Then after some time, the cows will go to rest and they take their gun and do the operation of kidnapping. And Nigeria is on a reverse gear. We are nosediving. We are nosediving. We don't have security. All the bush, we went around, no soldier, no police, nothing. The people, were having a field there. And the way they released us was, if they kidnap people along the Supato, they will parade them round, and there, when they pay ransom, they are released from that particular spot. Those they arrest, they kidnap along the Enugu Expressway, Law Panther, they bring them. Eventually, they bring them there to collect ransom. Those they kidnap along anywhere in the south, around the southeast. So they know that they are there. And I gave that. When I said to the Oga, "How do you collect this money?" He said, "Don't worry. Once we are through with you, we will invite motorcyclists. They will come and there will be a truck. A truck will come to put the money in the truck." And that the people who paid them said that was exactly what happened. Immediately they came out from the bush. They told them they were monitoring whether there is police arm. They said, "Go up. Okay, come back, come this way. And then eventually they stopped. A truck came without number. So the boys will carry one Ghana must go who put in the truck until they took the 100 million. They said, "Okay, you can go." So that's how we came back. That's the Nigeria we are in. And it's unfortunate. This is what exactly happened. And all the efforts that were made was by my church. You understand?
Yes.
Every effort made was by Methodist Church, Nigeria. Not police, not army, not government. No. It was Methodist Church, Nigeria that made all the contacts and all the efforts. So that's what happened, really. I want the press to know what actually happened so that people will not come and tell you talk and bull story. For instance, a government said they secured my release. I never saw the government that said they secured my release.
They didn't come.
For instance, a government said they secured my release. I never saw the government that said they secured my release.
They didn't come.
A leadership that does not care, a leadership that is irresponsible, a leadership that is callous, a leadership that You know, when you are a leader, you have become Nigeria. You are not a leader for Fulani. Look at what is happening with the appointments. Who are the security officers? Who are the people that are in immigration? Who are the people that are in customs? Who are the people? They are responsible for what is happening. And they have an agenda which we fail. That agenda will never succeed. Yes. Look at what is happening with the appointments. Who are the security officers? Who are the people that are in immigration? Who are the people that are in customs? Who are the people? They are responsible for what is happening. And they have an agenda which we fail. That agenda will never succeed. Yes.